My purpose is to offer you cool and varied content on my channel, so I decided to try something new for this week's video by sharing some of my funniest, coolest and weirdest diecast collecting experiences over the course of 15 years in the so-called business. So how should I start? Well, let's go back to 2007 when I was 4 years old and had been really obsessed with Disney Cars. My emotional relation to the film was gigantic. I cried in some scenes and in others I really became angry. So I did when Chick hit the king. I can't even tell you how much anger I had on him. I only remember seeing this one Dinoco Chick Hicks in a toy store. And yes, it didn't matter what paint he had because I knew him. Although it's such a long time ago, I can still see it in my mind's eye, how I grabbed him from the shelf, smashed him on the floor, and started stomping on the package. I think I even shouted something on him while my mother was trying to calm me down and stop to destroy things I did not own. However, Chick survived, so maybe it was just the way I executed my punishment, my lightweight, or the bombastically solid package of the car. I don't know. The only thing I do know is that this was actually not the way I behaved as a child. I was obedient normally and calm, but not in this case. I wonder what people around me may have thought. I mean, how many kids lose their temper because they see a toy based on a kind of villain of their favorite movie? So, what do you actually think about that story? Have you maybe experienced a similar situation? Well, so the next anecdote to be told is less dramatic, but surely interesting though. I mean, you probably know these cases when you have found something in a store as a child and were neither able to purchase them yourself, nor did your parents want to buy it for you. However, you sometimes need to be creative as far as getting or reserving the car you want. I remember one case when I stood in a little toy store. It was in 2013, I think. And what did I do when I could not buy the car I had found? I simply put it under the shelf. I don't remember this specific case in detail, but I think I even showed my brother the simple trick. When he then hid the car under the shelf, an employee at the checkout probably watched us, and I'm sure he thought about how crazy we were. But there was one situation where this method really worked. It was in June 2014. After school, I went to this little toy store and I found Ernie Gearson and Lubevic there. But I could not get them, so I decided to hide them. I went to another aisle filled with big boxes of wooden toys. I emptied the one shelf, put the cars on the back, repositioned the boxes, and 4 weeks later, when I had some money I earned from a school project, I returned. At first I missed the aisle and searched for my cars in another one. I was disappointed, close to leaving the store, but then I recognized it was another aisle, and the cars were still there. This made my day and surely influenced my good mood for the summer holidays that followed upon. Have you ever hidden a car in a store? I mean, it's a simple method, and from time to time it works. Probably it depends on the spot you choose. And you need to be clever enough. If an employee does not see you, you'll be the winner. I also remember hiding Tom Bay in the same store in 2016, successfully. The next anecdote is a nice one too. It was also in 2016. I was in Munich with my mother and my brother, and we went to a big toy store called Obletter. You can see it there on the screen now. It has actually always been good at stocking cars and selling them well, except for the 2021 COVID season. The store had been founded in the 19th century, I believe, and there were actually more than one, I think 4. However, only this one survived. So whenever I go there, I normally find some cool new stuff. That day I had a strong feeling, I swear I had a strong feeling that Bessie would be there. It was like an instinct or just a premonition. Actually, that happens from time to time. I experienced it at least 5 times that I knew in advance that a teacher would question me, even if the teacher randomly chose somebody. However, it was one of these cases where my feeling was not wrong. My brother entered the store, he ran so that he'd be faster than me, and then he returned having Bessie with him. Man, I can't tell you how special it was, because Bessie was and still is such a rare model. Finding her in store in Germany, that's probably close to being impossible. Though it was true. Bessie would be mine without putting much effort in finding her. Yeah, These were the stories to be told. If you like to hear more, feel free to suggest in the comments. I'm always happy about some feedback. Otherwise, we'll meet up again soon here on the Radiator Springs Network channel. Thanks for watching and bye.